eternal law is the very heart of the Gita, the guiding force of our civilization and the moral spirit that inspired the makers of the constitution. That's the reason Bhagavad Gita cannot be seen as a mere scripture. It is the living pulse of our civilization. It has given courage to warriors, clarity to leaders, comfort to the distressed, and wisdom to the generations. Just a couple of days back, this timeless wisdom echoed once again on the world stage when our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji presented a Russian translation of the Bhagavad Gita to the President Putin at this crucial moment in global affairs, right in the middle of ongoing war with Ukraine. That gesture reminds the world that India's greatest export is not weapons or wealth, but wisdom. Climate change, conflict, terrorism, family breakdowns, social divisions, these crises reflect not a shortage of resources, but a shortage of clarity. That is why Gita is more relevant today than ever before. And I am honored to receive the blessings of Sri Sugnendra Tirtha Swamiji for his divine blessings. And Sri Swamiji recently conferred the title Bharata Bhagya Vidata upon our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi. This honor reflects the Swamiji's recognition of the Prime Minister's sustained commitment to strengthening India's cultural foundations and upholding the values that define our civilization in general. And one more thing about, if you look at Lord Krishna, what we learn is about Goraksha. Protecting the cow or Goraksha is not just about emotions or farming. It is a core principle of Dharma and a key part of Bharatiya tradition. I myself, around almost close to 20 years back, a friend of mine had gifted a cow to me. It came to my farmhouse as a gift. Now today, I personally have a Goshala of around 60 cows. The reason why I am sharing this is hardly I'd like to share one, but when the cows are getting slaughtered, instead of fighting, there are crores of Hindus are there, crores of people who go to temples every day. We can form societies in our own native villages. As a Panchayati Raj minister, and I hold a portfolio of PR and environment. In PR, we propose something like Gokula, where government will give money to build gaushals. And people can avail that. And there are community goshalas, and we are trying to do that. So if entire Hindu community in this country, instead of making their rakas, instead of doing everything, if each and every community protect their cows or gomatas in their own area, I think we don't have to get fear about it. We are part of upholding Dharma. Even Lord Krishna as Govindudu emphasized caring for cows. So if we go to Lord Krishna temple, we take prasad and we leave it there. We don't really actually bring back home. If everyone could, at least one family could adopt a cow, a gomata, I don't think we have to go through all these kinds of turbulence. Instead of being helpless, and I myself can imagine, started with one cow, today I have a goshala of 60 cows. There are enough money that we spend money on cinema film tickets, we go to club, people go to clubs, people go to luxuries, they spend on marriages. How come being Hindus, instead of before blaming other religion, why we as Hindus, why don't we protect our Gomatas, why don't we each of us take the initiative? I think all of us should think, because I have 60 cows, Gosha, that's why I'm sharing this, it is possible. So today cow slaughter continues in certain regions, threatening both our ethical and economic foundation. By supporting cow protection initiatives, from community efforts to activities led by traditional monks, we safeguard not only the cow, but the very principles that sustain a righteous civilization.